Long before its legendary wars with Rome, the morning air in Carthage carried the scent of salt and exotic spices. Picture waking in the grand home of a wealthy merchant, overlooking the shining harbour. As sunlight rises over the water, the city awakens around you. Vendors set up stalls, ships creak at their moorings, and voices echo through the narrow streets. Carthage was a powerhouse of the ancient world. Life here followed the rhythms of the sea. Your fortune, your schedule, your entire existence depended on it. But what was it really like to live in such a city? We begin in a vibrant neighborhood. A successful merchant family lives in a multi-story home centered around a sunlit courtyard. This space is the heart of the household, likely decorated with mosaics and painted walls. Though families were officially patriarchal, elite women held real authority. They managed estates, owned property, led household rituals, and conducted business. Children received practical education. Wealthy boys and girls learned reading, writing, and numbers. Others learned their family's trade through early apprenticeship. After breakfast, the men would head to the harbour, the source of the city's wealth. The harbour was an engineering marvel. Carthage had two man-made ports. The outer one was a hub of international trade, filled with merchants from across the Mediterranean. The inner port, the Kothon, was a guarded naval base with space for over 200 warships. It was both a commercial engine and a military stronghold. Ships arrived from Spain, Egypt, and beyond. Carthaginian exports like glassware, pottery, and purple-dyed textiles flowed out to the world. Coins minted in Carthage were widely respected. The harbour rang with voices in many languages as traders haggled over cargo and price. This was where Carthage connected with the world and where the world came to Carthage. Beyond the port, the city revealed itself as a place of organization and industry. Streets followed a grid layout, with separate districts for artisans. Metalworkers, potters, and weavers all had their own quarters. Though Carthage had no public baths like Rome, hygiene mattered. Wealthy homes had private bathing rooms, supplied by aqueducts and cisterns that brought fresh water into the city. People gathered in plazas to talk, trade, and socialize. For entertainment, Carthaginians loved chariot races and wrestling. These events brought citizens together and gave them a break from the demands of business and trade. As the sun sets, families return home. The courtyard becomes a gathering place once more. Dinner is a time for conversation, relaxation, and reflection. The scent of food mixes with the salt air. Religious offerings are made to gods such as Baal-Hamon and Tanit, asking for protection and prosperity. Carthaginian culture blended commerce and spirituality. Wealth was not just a sign of success, it was seen as proof of divine favor. A family could rise in society through trade and dedication. Even modest beginnings could lead to power and prestige. That ever-present scent of spice and sea air tells the true story of Carthage. It was not just a rival of Rome, it was a thriving center of innovation, trade, and culture. Its strength came not only from warships, but from merchants, craftsmen, and visionaries. Though the city was destroyed and much of its history written by its enemies, its legacy lives on. From Spain to Sicily, traces of Carthage remain. In its ruins, we find the spirit of a civilization built by the sea and shaped by the ambition of its people. Absolutely. Here's an engaging call to action tailored to the tone and audience of your YouTube channel. The Ancient Daily. If you enjoyed this journey into the world of Carthage, make sure to like the video and subscribe to The Ancient Daily for more untold stories from history's most fascinating civilizations. What ancient city should we explore next? Let us know in the comments, and as always, stay curious.